Now, this entire time, I don't technically know for sure that the microphone has been properly picking us up. So it could just be that this entire time, our voices are, like, really tiny in the background. Hopefully that's not the case.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. Okay, here we go.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's Leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Yeah, seriously. Good heavens.
Which one's the one that turns into a bug?
What?
Which one is the one that turns into a bug?
Into a bug?
Oh, it would be that one.
Oh, that's Hornsent.
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree.
I don't exactly think he's turning into a bug, but he does look kind of like that when he does that.
Yeah, he looks like a bug.
Yeah.
I never could have
Buggy.
imagined it. That you
Nice.
might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
So I just genuinely am not good at these fights against other Tarnished. Throughout all of Elden Ring, including the DLC and even not including the DLC, I've just never been good at these fights. A lot of people consider Gideon Ofnir to be an easy fight, but I have never agreed with that.
Is it just because there's more than one at a time?
No, it's just because they can dodge and they move in ways that, to me, aren't predictable. And they aren't a big target. I think what a lot of people do is they just stagger them, which somehow manages to work. But I just don't know how to. I think it also has to do with the fact that a lot of people are just better at dealing with other people. And I'm just not.
You and I, fighting. Tragedy this is. Oh, Mikula, please. Redeem.
Well, I see where some other people have had difficulty.
Yes.
In your palm, truly, the glorious battle.
Okay, this is the first time we've ever taken down Freya. Now Dane is coming in.
Dang.
Yep. Oh!
Mikula the Kind will help us forget.
Oh, what?
If Leda is already here, I would have expected that she would be the last one to enter.
Speaking to you as a compatriot.
Uh-oh.
If she... That might mean that Thialir isn't going to join the fight against us. Because if...
Maybe he went to summon help.
Oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe he went to go bring Ansbach to us. Maybe that's why Ansbach is here in the first place.
Maybe he's getting potion ready to throw down on these
By
guys.
way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword.
Huh?
Its needles that will stitch you into death.
Huh? That doesn't seem like much of an apology, Leda, you dummy. Alright.
Oh, well, you did good.
Relatively, yeah.
So, who's the one? Is that Leda who's in the white
Yeah.
cream? Okay, she just came to stand by you with her sword up like this.
Huh.
So kind of like, I think giving you respect, I think maybe?
That's nice.
The others left.
At least, if
Don't
nothing
you
else, she
dare
respects
approach
us, I
Mickle the
guess.
Kind. Needle Knight's letter.
Or she was gloating, I'm not
Dryleaf
sure.
Dane and our
I'm not sure either.
will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
That attack she does right there very much reminds me of an attack that Artorias does in Dark Souls 1. The one where she spins around a bit.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I got it, I died.
Actually, you didn't.
I didn't technically die, but might as well have.
Lord of the
Right.
Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you too deserve to face the reckoning.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this
Right.
battle could not be more fitting. For the birth of a new god.
Okay, they
and
are
the coming
really
of a
great.
lord.
Yeah. It's curious to me, given the fact that every single other person, except for Theolier, is fighting us here. It's interesting to me that
And
Ansbach.
Ansbach.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
interesting to me that Ansbach is the one guy who's
Don't
not.
you dare approach Mickle the Kind.
Because you'd think that
Needle
Ansbach,
Knight's
out of
letter,
everyone, would
Dryleaf
have
Dane and our
maybe
allies
the greatest
will
reason
never
out of all of
allow
them
this.
to hate us, because he served Moog, and then we're the one who killed Moog.
No.
The time
No. Because
hope for a worthier foe.
Mikola took
This is our
Moog's
moment.
body, and
Mm.
he
Let's
doesn't
make it
like that, and
something
these
to
guys are
remember.
for Mikola.
True.
So I think that holds highest
Mm.
to him. It's like, well, yeah, I kind of get why you killed Moog and said, but did he even say something to us along the lines? He doesn't hold anything against us.
I don't think he does hold anything against us. But I'm not even sure he knows that we are the one who killed Moog.
Lord of Marika, you too deserve to face the reckoning.
Well, even more reason why he would help us and not help these
Actually,
guys.
true. If he doesn't know, then that would explain that.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting. For the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
And he feels the same way you do. He doesn't trust Mikola.
Your lord is slain,
Mm.
He thinks Mikola's up to no good.
Yeah.
Marika.
Going over everyone's reasonings for fighting us here, I can't tell whether this one statement is from Dryleaf Dang, but considering we never heard him speak before, I think it might not be. It's either from him or Moore,
Don't you dare
and
approach
I'm
Mickle the
guessing
Kind.
it's from Moore.
Needle
But
Knight's letter, Dryleaf Dane and our
Oh.
allies will
I seem to
never
have forgotten to
allow
pick up
this.
my runes. That's unfortunate. We didn't have that many anyway.
Freya, the time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
So what did he say?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was talking. My bad. I got distracted by looking for runes. And also, I cannot fight these people. I'm going to have to... You know what? Actually, I have an idea. I can just go back to... No, you dummy. I said... Oh, I guess I can't. Well, it's very rude of you all.
Tis just
Okay,
as
making you can't leave.
Yeah.
Lord of the Erdtree.
Well, now I have an even higher grudge against you. Hornsent, I'm killing you specifically.
Right?
I never could have imagined that. But you...
Yeah, after you stood there while we were fighting Messmer, you're really gonna do this to us? Nah.
This battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Wouldn't that really be something? Say we did call him in, and then for him to turn around and fight us. Or I wonder if that would change the story at all.
I don't think it would, considering we already fought with him at one point.
Yeah.
Mikela, please. Indeed. You and I fighting.
Good animal.
This is
Yep.
You were far. In your blood. Truly.
And we don't think too much of you either.
I do feel, out of all of them, I would say that Moore is the one that I feel the worst for. Because I can definitely conceive that he's the one guy who is kind of roped along with this and doesn't want to be.
Oh, I thought that was Dane.
Oh yeah, that's Dane right here.
No, Dane has a garbage can.
No, Dane is the one with the hat. And it's
Oh,
Moore
oh.
who has the garbage can looking thing. And then that's later in the white right
For
there.
speaking to you as a compatriot.
What about the withered arm? You weren't even there.
Ah!
Mikela the Kind will help us forget.
Now, that right there is the thing that I'm not sure whether it's Moore talking or Dane.
What did he say?
Mikela the Kind will help us forget.
That's more.
That seems more like what he would
I will
say.
reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stitch you into death.
He also had something earlier about how I forget what exactly he was saying, but it was something about forgetting and leaving it behind him and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Dane hasn't spoken, so I have no idea what his business is here.
Maybe he doesn't either.
Well, all the more reason to dislike him. You're gonna betray me with no reason, Dane?
Aww. I thought that was going pretty well.
Up until a point. Now, it seems to me that Freya's reason for fighting us... I don't even know what her reason for fighting us is.
She has a crush on Mikla.
What is that she even says? Also, I'm increasing our blessing. Because I don't want to continue doing this forever.
Blessings.
Yes.
Yes.
It sounds to me that Freya's whole idea is that she... Really, what does she even say? I'm pulling a blank just trying to think about it. I mean, I've heard it the most out of everyone. Hornsent seems to believe that we are working with Marika, like we were... He seems to think that we are some kind of traitor that was working with Marika the whole time, and that's why he's fighting us, even though we clearly aren't.
Will never allow this.
What is it
I
that...
am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come. I could
She-
not hope for a worthier
She's
foe.
literally like, the time has come. she doesn't
Let's make it
she doesn't give a reason as to why she's fighting us. She's just like, yeah, I'm fighting you.
Well, because the time has come.
Yeah.
You see the watch she has.
She probably
Every
has-
hour has a person that she's got to kill.
Yeah. Watch was gifted to her from
Lord of the Earth.
who would have gifted such a watch?
Marika.
The The Hornsent is actually after her. He's just a little confused as to what Freya looks like.
I could have imagined it, that you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of
She
a
seems
new
to
god
be fighting
and
us
the coming of a
specifically
lord.
because we are chosen by the Erdtree, which makes no sense, frankly. There's no reason to fight us, Freya.
Well, she wants Mikola to be ruler,
She does.
and we threaten that.
I suppose so.
And
Ow.
there's only room for one.
Yeah.
So instead of saying, "Could you please leave?" you just have to kill you. We wouldn't leave anyway, so
That's true, you wouldn't leave, but at the same time,
she didn't even ask.
who's to say we don't even want Mikola to become the Lord? I mean, did
Right,
we
it's
ever
not like we want to hang out here.
Yeah.
We're just passing by, trying
Yeah,
to clean
all-
up this mess.
All we're trying to do is just figure out where we're supposed to go next.
Don't you dare approach Mikola the Kind.
Like, she doesn't even want us to approach Mikola. She doesn't know.
Don't you dare even look at him.
We just want to see what's up with him. I mean, I don't trust him one bit, and there's a very good chance, given the fact that we're fighting all these people, that we will have to fight Mikola after this.
This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
I was gonna say there's nothing to fight. He doesn't have anything left, but that's right. He's got most body.
Imagine if the fight against Mikola is literally just the fight against Moog, but again. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, but I would be a little. It'd bother me a little bit.
Yeah, it would. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, and only Moog can be Moog.
Yeah. Like, Mikola doesn't have Moog's personality, so it wouldn't
Nah.
fit for him to have Moog's fight.
Nah. Only Moog can have that fight.
Yeah.
I could have imagined it, that you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Mikola, please. Redeem.
If you take on the body, do you also take on the voice? And the reason why I'm asking is because the voice actor for Moog.
Oh, true. You know, you'd think you would, because the vocal cords are part of the voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Or part of the body, I meant. The vocal cords are part of the voice. Not exactly what I meant to say, but you know.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Basically, my goal right now is to try to take Dane down before taking Freya down. That way I will hopefully only have to deal with Leda and more in the final stretch of this fight.
Mikola the Kind will help us forget.
That was pretty tricky on Dane's part. So he was leading the charge, and then he sidestepped so that Moore was coming up right behind him, and then when you were swinging, Moore would be right there because he jumped to the side.
Yeah. Really gets the feeling that they're not the best of friends.
No, they all for one and not really.
Also, Moore, in a way, is kind of helping us whenever he pushes us away with his shield like that. Because it makes it so that, I was about to say, oh gosh darn it. It makes it so, ow,
Not good, not good, not good.
It's still better than keeping the Scarlet Rot, though.
Sure.
Because it makes it so that he pushes us a little bit away from everyone. Which kind of allows us to not die.
So, you know what? Maybe he's an imposter in there.
Oh gosh darn it, Leda is summoned anyway. We have to deal with 4 people now. Okay, well my strategy clearly isn't going to work long term. Because Because I thought if I could just take them out at the same time, I would only have to deal with 2 people at the end. But turns out that's just not happening, I guess.
In your heart, truly, the glory is
Also, Leda has such a large amount of health.
For speaking to you as a compatriot.
It's quite the sword.
Yes.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword.
Again, not exactly an apology.
Stitch you into death. With this battle I send you here. It was an honor to face a worthy lord. Now go.
Okay. Thinking about this, I'm trying to think back if there's anything we have that could possibly help us. And I'm not really thinking of much.
Well, we have the best sword we can.
Yep,
We've got great armor.
yep.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come.
I call it a sword, but
I
it's
cannot
not a
hope
sword.
for a worthier foe.
It's a conglomerate of swords.
Let's make it something to remember.
It's a corporation of swords.
Corporation that doesn't pay taxes.
A tax evading corporation of swords. It sounds.
Oh
That sounds like a
We're
very
in trouble now.
peculiar. The IRS is going to be after us.
Now you're gonna see a little IRS agent come in.
Plot twist: that's going to be the actual dentist. we thought Messmer was the dentist, but the actual dentist was the IRS the whole time.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new.
That would certainly be a plot twist. I would not see that coming.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think it would get very high ratings. People would be like,
the IRS was
what?
a little bit confused as to the ending of this DLC.
Yeah.
Like, it was going well until the IRS just suddenly came in and told me to pay taxes on my
Oh,
sword.
I know what would happen. They were under investigation, so they made a deal with the IRS. The IRS guy said, hey, if you put me in, I'll make your little problem go away.
That is a very funny idea. Okay, my idea now, after my idea last time failed, is that if I just take down everyone else quickly enough, then that'll work.
Well, that's good right there. You almost were like taking 2 at a time.
Yeah, like each attack I'm hitting both of them.
Yeah.
Now, this doesn't really help in regards to Leda appearing, because she's already here.
I'm sorry.
Like, it's not going to
for speaking
help
to you
us
as a compatriot.
here that much.
Yeah, she's kind of quick on her feet.
Yeah.
Covering that distance very quickly.
But Dane and Leda together is a duo that we don't really want to mess with, because I've noticed that whenever Leda puts up her needles that are going to hit us, that's when Dane tends to start kicking us, and he kind of holds us in place for Leda's needles to get us.
Almost like they work this out.
Really seems like it.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul.
I can conceive the others just incidentally being brought into this fight, namely Freya, Moore, and the Hornsent, but it seems like Dane and Leda probably had this planned out.
The others might have been threatened. Or saying, hey, there's no one left, so who's going to take care of you?
True.
Join us, we'll make sure nothing happens to you.
Yeah.
Except maybe you die in this fight. But aside from that.
Now, looking at it, I'm trying to think. Miquella's Great Rune says that it has the power to resist charms. And I'm wondering if somehow, if we use it in this fight, if it would help.
For the shot.
Yeah.
Will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
I never could have imagined that you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord. Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
Miquella, please, redeem our clan. You and I, fighting.
Oi.
Tragedy this is.
Me?
There can only be one lord, and you are not worthy.
You know, it's kind of odd. I'm not sure. No, it's really not odd, come to think of it. But the more I'm fighting them, the less and less I care about them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, throughout this whole thing, I've cared about these people. But the more I'm fighting them, the more I just
Well, because they're
don't.
not being nice to you.
Yeah, but also on top of that, it's like,
The time has come.
I've become so distanced from the people that I actually cared about.
Let's make it something.
And I'm only now seeing the traitors. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning. You and I, fighting. Tragedy this is. Oh, Miquella, please, redeem our clan.
I think Moore's. Oh, darn. I think Moore is the exception to that.
Yeah, but you know what? He was made to do this.
Yeah, I really do get the feeling. If it was his choice, he wouldn't be doing this.
Miquella the Kind will help us forget.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot.
That was pretty much my chance to see if the Great Rune does anything. No, it didn't do anything.
Oh, crap.
I was thinking maybe if Miquella's charm was what had brought them all together in the first place, maybe by using it here,
By way of
it would
apology,
undo the charm on one of them. Like maybe Leda had put a charm on them to get them working for her. But it seems like that's not the case. Ouch.
Okay, you're dead.
Don't you dare approach Miquella the Kind. Needle Knight's letter, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
She's like, ow. They don't remember what they say.
Yeah. You know who else has dementia?
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
I wonder if he knows he looks like a bug.
But you are the Erdtree's rightful lord.
Possibly.
Such as it is, this battle could not be won.
Wonder who the mother he's talking about is. He says, "Is just as the mother said it would be."
Coming of a lord.
And we've met his mother, but I don't see why he would call his mother the mother.
Ooh, maybe America.
But Marika
The
wouldn't
mother
have...
of all.
I don't see why Marika would have insulted herself.
True. But what other mother?
Of everyone we know, it's
Well,
really
the
only...
priest called himself a mother.
Yeah, and then there's the Mother of Fingers, but I don't think either of them are
Who
what
they're
he's
about,
talking
yeah.
about, yeah.
Fighting. Tragedy this is.
Alright, so I never summon, pretty much, on my first time through one of these games. But I just do not do well when it comes to these types of fights.
Oh, you're thinking of summoning?
I'm thinking of summoning on spot, yeah.
Alright. Why not?
Alright.
No shame in that.
The thing
He's
is...
been itching to get in anyway.
True. The thing is, against like almost every other fight, it feels kind of rude of me to summon.
Well, they're
But-
the ones being rude.
Yes. And also, like if it's a 4-on-1 at times,
Mm-hmm.
it really just consists of me running around a whole bunch, and I don't think that's exactly
I
what
think
the
you're meant
developers
to
intended.
summon.
I think
Mhm.
so. What I'm expecting is that Ansbach will die fairly early on.
Oh
So
no,
still-
no.
I mean, he'll still not be like we are killing these people, but Ansbach won't actually die. Yeah,
right? Because we're
summoning
summoning
him.
him. Yes. But still.
True. But I'm expecting he will just take a little bit of the fire off of us during the first part of the fight.
Needle Knight's Letter, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
On top of this, I just outright... You know how I mentioned that I, just a moment ago, that I've stopped gradually caring for these people?
Uh-huh.
I've kind of developed an actual hatred for them at this point, except for Moore, again. Him I still feel sorry for. Because, like, we were here with you the entire time, and you just think you should betray us like this. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face.
No, it's very wicked.
It is.
Your lord is
Oh gosh, darn.
So that.
I am Ansbach of the Pure Blood Knights. I stand with blade aloft.
Oh,
Huh.
that was Hornsent.
What happened?
Okay, so he took a stab at you or a swipe at you after you're dead. Then he runs off.
Yeah.
He came back and did it again.
Yeah, figures.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's Letter, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
Yeah.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come.
Like, after we
I cannot hope
helped
for a
each
worthier
of these
foe.
people
This is our
individually,
moment. Let's make it something to remember.
honestly, it would be... I think I would be less upset if Theolia the Poisoner was going to fight us this whole time. Because we didn't really help him with anything, we just kind of spoke with him. With all these people, though, we actually actively helped them with something.
In your part, truly, a glorious one.
Well, friends like these, who needs enemies?
Mm-hmm.
I am Ansbach of the Pure Blood Knights. I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo.
Okay, so Ansbach is fighting alongside us for the dignity and pride of Mo, so he seemingly does know what Mikula has planned.
Is that him? In the
Uh,
robe?
That's him with the fire right there, yeah.
It appears that our interests
Yeah, he's the only human. He is.
upon my soul is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now,
Like, fighting one of these people at a time isn't so bad. Ouch. Like, even two at a time is alright.
For speaking to you as a compatriot.
Uh-oh. He just went down.
No, he's still fighting, yeah.
Didn't he say his skills were rusty?
Yeah, he did.
He looks pretty good right now.
He certainly does. We're just
By way of
inspiring.
apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will
He
stick
does
you
keep
in
getting
the
knocked
dead.
down though.
Hmm.
probably the two people you like the most on the battlefield or fighting each other.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I can't fathom your convictions. After knowing Khan and Nicola, what remains to pledge to your Lord of Blood?
Alright, so
Your suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bear the memories of Lord Moog and our pact of blood.
Nicola the Kind will help us forget.
Alright, so right there, it sounded like Leda and Ansbach were talking to each other. It sounded to me like this whole time Ansbach was trying to put behind, like, in the past, his allegiances to Moog, but he just couldn't, because he'd made a promise. A pact of sorts.
Well, that's definitely kind of man you want on your side.
Yeah. Unlike all these people. So I guess that was Dane speaking earlier. Or at least it's Dane speaking now, because he finally said something.
What'd he say?
He said, "Kind Nicola, in godhood shall you rise."
How readily the sensation returns. The runaway spirit of war.
I think that was Ansbach. Yeah, it really does seem like we're just meant to summon Ansbach in this fight. Considering they all speak with each other like that.
Yeah.
Kindly, Nicola, make the world a gentler place.
Lady Lita just said, "Kindly Nicola, make the world a gentler place." I'm sorry about this more. The one person who I feel sorry for.
Forever.
Thank you, Osbach.
Yes, thank you.
You still have it in ya.
Ooh. Ah, that's more right there. Verdigris armor. Just armor made from an unusual metal known as verdigris. Verdigris is said to be the gift of an outer god, possessed of an enormously hefty yet supple strength thanks to its rusted nature. Golden helm of red-maned Freya, member of General Radahn's most distinguished knights. A hideous scarlet wound was once hewn to the center of her face. Later, Nicola gently put his lips to it, and the unfading scar became the compass that Freya would thereafter follow. Unique skill, Moor's Charge. Ready to shield with both hands and charge forward while maintaining guard, ending in a shove imbued with the verdigris magic. Knocks back enemies, but does not cause significant harm. Caterpillar Mask. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars. Ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonny Village. This was owned by the Hornsent. Used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickedness one is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual.
So I was right about something.
Huh. The bug thing?
No.
Oh, big bet.
Oh yeah, the bug. Yeah, but no.
Huh.
Didn't I say that Freya had a crush on Mikla?
Yeah.
Well, look, he kissed her.
Yeah.
So I was on to that one.
Yeah.
She did getting a crush on him.
Leda's sword. Light great sword with gold inlaid. Weapon of Leda, the Needle Light. Deals holy damage. Though polished to a mirror sheen, this blade still reeks with the stench of crusted blood that lingers from the coal of her knightly comrades. Fox. A curved swords with long sickle-like blades, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, forged by Hornsent in the name of revenge. In vengeance for the flames my blade I wield. Dane's footwork. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art focuses on kicking techniques. This kick-based martial art is unique to Dane, a dryleaf and sworn ally of Leda. He acquired these skills by training with the aid of a waterfall, letting the water beat his body and throwing himself into its basin. See, there's more. There's Freya.
People watching are probably like, what are you doing?
Yeah. There's more. There's Freya, there's the Hornsent, and there's Dane. So everyone except Leda, who we already picked up the stuff from, I suppose, and then Ansbach, he's not here either.
No, he left.
Oh, there's Leda. Leda's armor. Chest armor of Needle Light Leda. Slightly strengthens attack following a dodge roll or backstep as well as dash attacks. Embroidered with a golden cross tree motif, the chalk white cloak and surcoat symbolize the honor of the Needle Lights. Kindly Mikola fashioned us as his needles to quell all, to ward away all.
Why was she in there instead of out with the others?
I don't know. Maybe when she was dying, she crawled away or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Ansbach moved her for some reason.
No, I saw him walking. He wasn't dragging anything or carrying anything.
Victory, but why it is always so lonely, these people say.
I'm not lonely.
I do feel, now that I actually killed them, bad in some capacity for them. Because they thought they were doing what was right, even if they were wrong.
Yeah, but they ganged up on us 4 against 1. I don't feel bad.
Oh, here's Ansbach.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter.
Ask about Moog's death?
Yeah.
Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
So Moog was manipulated by Mikola.
Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
Thank you, mister. You know what's funny? A kind of inversion on what we initially thought going through Elden Ring the first time. Or... So, White Mask Vare, when we beat him, he was upset that we were going to challenge Moog, and then he called out to Moog, asking for help, but there was no response. Because we thought that Moog was evil and just manipulating Vare. But Moog, in turn, was being manipulated by Miquella, who also manipulated all these people to work for him.
Okay, so the people that we just fought were wholly, completely manipulated.
I think so.
So even no matter how much we helped them or didn't help them, it doesn't matter.
But the thing is, I think that it went beyond just the charm, because we used the Great Rune during the fight. Remember when I used that?
Uh-huh.
That would have broken the charm. It wasn't just the charm, which I think is what was put on Moog. I'm thinking what was done to them was just outright mental manipulation. So even beyond the charm, they were still tricked into helping him. And then now I'm sure we're at the top of the ruins now.
That's quite a view.
Yep. We're at the top of Enir Elim. I suppose this will be the final fight, I think. Are you ready?
Should I go to the bathroom real quick?
Alright.
Yeah.
I think that's probably for the best.
A mental break.
Yeah.
Oh, and you put it on my carpet.
Oh, sorry. I have a habit of doing that to my own carpet.
You know, people do it at work all the time.
Oh.
Like they do something, they put it on the carpet, and sometimes I give them a hard time. It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Like, you just put it on my carpet. They're like, don't you have a cleaner? No, you're looking at it. Him, her.
Yeah.